Good afternoon, everybody. This is Stacy Gibson. Thank you for joining us today. Today I wanted to talk about just a few of the different benefit options that we have with a flexible spending account, which is also known as an FSA, and a health savings account, which is known as an HSA. So I love to talk about these benefits in the fact that it really translates to a true tax savings if you take advantage of those, which is more take-home pay, which couldn't everybody use at this time of the year especially. So first of all, the flexible spending account, to participate and to be eligible in that, we're going to cover three separate areas. So eligibility, limits on that, and then I'll talk about some of the pros and cons. So first of all, on the flexible spending account, to be eligible to participate in that, you would be in a traditional health plan. So a traditional health plan would be one that you have normal co-pays on, that you're paying a $25 copay visit when you go to the doctor, and that's the only time that you can participate in a flexible spending account. To be eligible for a health savings account, you would have to be participating in a qualified high deductible health plan. Those health plans, most people are familiar with those now, but those would be plans that you pay 100% of all of your expenses until you hit a deductible, and then you pay co-insurance to reach your out-of-pocket max. How you set those up is a flexible spending account is sponsored by your employer, so they'll set the limits on that, at which stratus.hr has available, so you can participate in that. And if you have the high deductible health plan, you have a little bit more flexibility in that you can put your own money in an account of your choice. You can go to your own credit union or bank, or you can set it up with our partner and Health Equity, and you can do your account through that way. So some of the limits on a flexible spending account in 2018, the limit increased slightly. So that limit for 2018 is $2,650. We do have a carryover option in that. So one thing that you have to keep in mind with a flexible spending account is that it's use it or lose it. So you want to be really conservative in your estimate and make sure that you're only electing the money that you know you'll be able to use for sure. We do have that safeguard built in, so if you have more than $500, you would lose that amount, but $500 is available for carryover. With a health savings account, the limit for an employee only is $3,450 for 2018, and then for anything two-party or above up to a family, the limit is $6,900. And for those of you who are lucky enough to be over 55, you would actually have an additional catch-up amount of $1,000 per calendar year that you can add to your health savings account. So some of the pros and cons of each. The flexible spending, again, like I said, they both have incredible tax savings that you should take advantage of to have more take-home pay. The flexible spending account is always going to be tied to your employer, and you set the limit once per year. So you need to be really careful. You'll make your election right now. We're in open enrollment for flexible spending right now. So you'll make the election, and it will be good for the entire year of 2018. The only time you can make a change to a flexible spending account election is if you have a qualifying event. So maybe a marriage or divorce, loss or gain of other coverage, then that could qualify you to make a change to your flexible spending. But most of the time, once you set it for the year, it's set, and it just comes out a little bit each paycheck, and then it's predictable. The other advantage of that is that you would have that limit. If you choose to do the debit card section, you would have that limit loaded onto a debit card that you could swipe at the doctor's office or the pharmacy. So say you elect $1,000 for the year, and on January 5th you have something major happen and you need that to use that full $1,000 all at once, that is available for you to access. The health savings account works a little bit differently in that you can vary the amount that you put in each paycheck. So if this month you are only putting in $20, but next month you decide you have a $200 bonus coming and you want to put that full amount into your health savings account, you have that flexibility. It's just a simple change with the payroll system, and we can update that immediately. Your employer can also contribute to your health savings account if they choose to, where they don't have that flexibility with a flexible spending plan. Another advantage of a health savings account is that it's always your money. So whether you're at the employer you're at now, or if you transfer jobs, then that money always goes with you. That's always your money, and it can continue to grow year after year. There's no use it or lose it provision. It just continues to grow if you don't use it. And then another advantage is that once it reaches a certain amount, you can also invest it similar to how you would invest in a 401k. So that's available for you. So we really encourage you, if you have other questions about health savings accounts or flexible spending accounts, let one of our HR representatives at stratus.hr know, and we'll be happy to help you out. But we always are looking for ways to help you increase your take-home pay. Thank you.